I'm Mr. Brobo. Tackle about the muscle of our shoulder. The first shoulder we have is a deltoid. As you can see in the picture, that is a deltoid found in the side of our shoulder. Well, it's originated in the lateral third of the clavicle. It has three origins: anterior, middle, and the posterior. So it's inserted on our deltoid tuberosity of the humerus. It has three functions. The middle part is to abduct the arm or raises arm sideways, like for example lifting arm to the side, or to you are going to put on a shirt. For anterior parts, it reflects and immediately rotate our arm, like for example reaching forward or going to push a door. Second muscle on the shoulder is the bicep branchialis, but we call it a biceps. So, as you can see in the picture, that is the biceps. The bicep found in our shoulder here. As you can see, there is a large thick muscles on my shoulder. That is the biceps. It has two origins. Long heads is the paraglenoid tubercle of the scapula, and the short head is coracoid process of the scapula. Well, it's inserted on the radial tuberosity and basistypical aponeurosis. Well, its function, it reflects elbow and supericates forearms. For example, like lifting a weights or turning a doormaps. As you can see, we have a workout about the curl up. So we use it, we lift it a muscles so that our bicep can stretch. That is the function of the bicep branchialis. We have here the third muscle of our shoulders, the tricep branchialis. It found on the sideways of our shoulder. So as you can see in the picture, that is the tricep branchialis. Looks of it found in here. As you can see, there are two muscles in here. That is the tricep branchia. It is a long head, lateral head, and the medial head. So, well, it is insertion in olecranon process of the ulna. Well, its function, it extend our elbow. For example, for instance, you are going to push or a door, or you are going to straightening for going to throw a ball. For example, you are going to serve in a volleyball, so you need to straightening your elbow so that you can spike properly and you have gained power of it. That is the work of the tricep branchialis. Our fourth muscle is the trapezius, found in our back of our muscles. It's called the diamond muscles because it's like a diamond. Well, it's originated from the external occipital protuberance and ligament of Nonchia and the spinous process of C7 to T12. What is C7? It is several vertebrae, and the T12 is the thoracic vertebrae. Well, it's inserted in lateral third of the clavicle, acromion, and the spine of the scapula, what we call a shoulder blades. Well, it functionates, so it elevates or retracts and rotates our scapula like a shrugging shoulder or pulling shoulder blades together. As you can see, you can pull it, and then that is the work of the trapezius. Third muscle of our back, it is the erector spinae, located on the back, but it's beneath on our muscle of trapezius because it is not a single muscle but a group of muscles. Well, it's originated to iliac crest, sacrum, and lumbar, and our thoracic vertebrae. Yes, it is inserted on our thoracic vertebrae. Well, its insertion, it's on the ribs, thoracic, and cervical vertebrae, and mastoid process of the temporal bones. Well, its function, it extends and laterally reflects the cervical columns. So if, for example, we are going to standing upright, or we are going to bending forwards. Sixth muscle we have here is the teres majors. So as you can see in the picture, that is the teres major. Well, it's originated in the inferior angle and lower border of the scapula, or the lower of the shoulder blades. Well, its inserted in the medial lip of intervertebral sulcus of the humerus is what we call the long bones in our shoulder. Well, it function, it's adduct or extend and medially rotates our arm. For example, like we are going to pull an object towards the body or in our rowing motions. As you can see, our seventh muscle in here, the infus spiratus. As you can see in the picture, that is the infus spiratus. It's originated in the infusteratus fossa of the scapula. Well, it's inserted in the middle faces of greater tubercle of the humerus. Well, it functions, its external rotation of the arms. It's stabilize our shoulder joint. For example, like a turning arm to hand on a doorknob. The last muscle on our back is the rhomboid major. It originated on the spinous processes of T2 and T5 vertebrae, thoracic 2 and up to thoracic 5 vertebrae. So it inserted in the medial border of the scapula, our shoulder box. So it functions, it retracts and elevates scapula, like pulling shoulder blades back and stand straight. That is the function of the rhomboid major. We have here our chest muscles. We call it pectoralis major. So found on the chest. Well, it has three originated. Is the clavicular head, intercostal head, and the abdominal head. When we say clavicular head, it's originated on the anterior of the surface of medial half of the clavicle. Well, inserted in lateral lip of the intervertebral group of the humerus. Intervertebral group is a small bones of the humerus. Well, it functions, it reflects and medially rotates our arm. So for example, when we are going to lift arm up and forwards. The next is the intercostal head. It's originated from the anterior surface of the sternum and costal cartilage. Ribs 1 to 6. Well, inserted as same as the clavicle heads. It's in the lateral lip of intervertebral group of the humerus. Well, its function, it adducts our arms. It immediately rotate and extend our elbow to flex our arms. So for example, bringing arm toward our chest. Well, the abdominal head. We have here our last muscle of the chest. This is the pectoralis minor, located beneath of the pectoralis major. Well, it's originated in the 3 to 5 near costal of the cartilage. Well, inserted in the coracoid process of the scapula. Well, it functions, it stabilizes scapula by drawing it anteriorly and inferiorly. So, for example, reaching forward and downward, or scapula protections. So, well, pectoralis minor can assist our breathing by lifting the clavicle. And that's all our muscles. So, those muscles work in daily activities like lifting, pushing, pulling, or even throwing. It stabilizes the shoulder girdle and maintaining posture. For instance, raising from a chair uses erector spinae or extend the spine, pushing a door, or it uses pectoralis major and biceps. When reaching overhead, engage like a deltoid and trapezius for arm elevation and scapula rotation. And that's all our muscles for the chest muscle, shoulder muscle, and the back muscles.